recognizing the principles for which it stands. Department 107 of the Los Angeles Superior Court, State of California is now in session. The Honorable Michael E. Pastor, Judge presiding. Please be seated.
This is the case of People versus Conrad Robert Murray, case SA 073-164. Dr. Murray is present in court with counsel, Mr. Chernoff, Mr. Flanagan, Mr. Gorgian. The people by counsel, Mr. Walgren and Ms. Brazil. All alternates are present. All regular members of the jury are present. To everybody, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I am advised that the jury has reached a verdict. Who is the foreperson of the jury?
I am, Your Honor.
Juror number 3? Thank you, sir. Is that in fact correct?
Yes, it is.
The jury has reached a verdict.
Yes, it has.
Has the jury, through the foreperson, signed the appropriate verdict form?
Yes, sir.
Do you have all the verdict forms with you?
Yes.
Could you provide the verdict forms to Deputy Jones, who will then present them to me? Thank you. Court has reviewed the verdict form, and ladies and gentlemen, there was a typo in terms of the date of the alleged incident. It was written June 9th, 2009, and juror number 3, you've corrected that to June 25th. You put a 2-5 and you put some squigglies after that?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. I reviewed the verdict form, which now I will pass to Mrs. Benson, the court clerk. Mrs. Benson will publish the verdict.
Superior Court of California, Los Angeles County. The people of the state of California plaintiff versus Conrad Robert Murray, defendant. Case number SA 073-164. Title of court and cause. We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Conrad Robert Murray, guilty of the crime of involuntary manslaughter in violation of Penal Code Section 192, subsection B. Alleged victim, Michael Joseph Jackson, alleged date of June 25th, 2009, as charged in count 1 of the information. This 7th day of November 2011, four-person juror ID number 145, seat number 3. Is this your verdict? Is this your individual and personal verdict? So say you one, so say you all.
Yes. All jurors indicating the affirmative. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you whether this is your individual and personal verdict. I'm going to be asking you individually if this is correct. If it is your individual and personal verdict, say yes. If it is not your individual and personal verdict, say no. Is this your individual and personal verdict, Juror 1?
Yes, sir.
Juror 2?
Yes, sir.
Juror 3?
Yes.
Juror 4?
Yes, sir.
Juror 5?
Yes.
Juror 6?
Yes.
Juror 7?
Yes.
Juror 8?
Yes.
Juror 9?
Yes.
Juror 10?
Yes, sir.
Juror number 11?
Yes.
Juror 12?
Yes, sir.
All jurors having indicated in the affirmative, the court clerk is directed to record the verdict. Do counsel waive further reading of the verdict as recorded? Mr. Walgren?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Chernoff?
Yes.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I now will read to you final instructions upon discharge of jurors. You now have completed your jury service on this case. On behalf of all of the employees of the Los Angeles Superior Court and the parties in this case and others involved in this case, please accept my thanks for your time and effort. Throughout this trial, I have admonished each of you not to discuss anything about this case with anyone other than a fellow juror during deliberations in the jury room. That order is lifted and vacated, which means that from now on, you have the absolute right either to discuss or not to discuss anything about this case with anyone else. If you want to talk about the case, that decision is appropriate. If you do not want to talk about this case, the decision is appropriate. The decision is yours and yours alone. I repeat, the decision is yours and yours alone. I remind you that under California law, you must wait at least 90 days before negotiating or agreeing to accept any payment or benefit in exchange for providing any information about the case. Let me advise you of some rules the law puts in place for your convenience and protection. The lawyers in this case, the defendant or their representative,